Everyone check this lag compensation out. It's a good one. Did you guys see that lag compensation? Did you check that out? Because I'm shooting the guy as he's going into the building. Get a couple hit markers. You know, them good old hit markers to tell you, hey, the guy's almost dead. You shot him a couple times. And then he comes out of the building, and I'm hip firing him, getting no hit markers. He is aiming to the right. If you notice when I slow it down, he's not even aiming at me. He's aiming completely to the right and somehow kills me instantly. So go back and watch it again. If you didn't catch it the first time, I'm going to put it in slow motion for you and check that out. So if you don't know, my name is Mr. Green. I upload video game content all throughout the week. Whatever I enjoy, I upload for you guys. And so if you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button and show me your support, and leave a comment down below and talk about today's topic. Today is Real Talk Tuesdays, Real Talk with Mr. Green, and this is where I talk about topics that matter to me, maybe give you guys some advice, have me vent a little bit, and yeah, it's just where I talk about stuff that's important to me. So today I'm talking about college, as you can tell in the title, and I wanted this to be kind of an informative video on people who are thinking about going to college, people who are thinking about making that step, getting into college. If whether you're fresh out of high school or you're not in high school and you're middle-aged, you want to go back to college, whatever the case is, if you want to go to college, I may have some tips for you. So let's start with the first tip, and all of this comes from experience. I am in college. I've been in college for 2.5 years. For the most part, I've enjoyed college. I've done pretty well. I have a 3.77 GPA. Done pretty well for the most part. Made the dean list a lot of times and whatnot. I try my best. So let me give some tips for you guys. So tip number one is have a clear understanding of what you want to do before you make that decision to go to college. A lot of people will tell you, especially if you're in high school right now, they will tell you as soon as you get out of high school, you have to get into college. Get in there as fast as possible. It doesn't matter if you know what you want to do, don't know what you want to do. Just get in there, complete your basics, and then figure out what you want to do later. And I strongly don't advise that. I really don't. It's something that I made the mistake of doing, is getting there as fast as possible out of high school and spending a lot of money that I didn't have on classes that really weren't going to matter to my career choice. So, and the reason for this is you get in college, and let's say you don't know what you want to do from the get-go. So you just get your basics out of the way and you take some classes that interest you. And the main point behind this is those classes cost money. Whether they interest you or not, those classes cost money. So you want to optimize your college experience and optimize your work by taking classes that are overall ultimately going to lead to your success in your career and get you that diploma to do what you want to do. Whether it's nursing, physical therapy, anything in the healthcare field, whether it's business, your classes need to be geared towards that. So if you go in without a clear understanding of what you want to do and you just take random classes that you enjoy, you might waste 2 years before you finally figure out what you want to do. And 2 years of college is a whole lot of money. That's the next thing I want to talk about, is the money side of college. College is extremely expensive, and when you go and you visit these colleges, they may act like they care a lot about you. They don't. They care a lot about your money. How much money you're going to put in that college. These colleges are extremely expensive to run. They need a whole lot of money. And when you're coming out of high school, you really don't grasp the concept of money too well. Especially, I didn't. I worked through high school from the day I turned 16. I had a job, worked, whatnot, paid for all my stuff. But you really don't have a grasp of money. So if you're in the middle class like I was, you don't get college paid for you unless you do extremely well academically in high school. And let's face it, I was your normal guy in high school, didn't try too hard, just thought about getting high scores in Halo and getting girlfriends. That was about it. So in high school, I was just a normal student. Scored decently well on my ACT, had a decent 3.0 GPA, nothing to get me money. And if you're in middle class, the government's not going to give you any grants. So let's talk about money and how you can pay for school and what not to do. If you're not getting any scholarships for school and your parents can't pay for your school and it's all on you and you have to pay for your school, they will throw loans at you. And loans may seem extremely appealing at first. It's like, wow, I can take a loan out for school. It has, a decent interest rate, and I don't have to pay it back until 6 months to a year after high school. That's when I can start paying on it. I'll have my career going by then, and I'll be able to pay it off, and it'll be awesome. And let me tell you, it sounds great, but it's not. It's not great at all. Loans, especially if you don't understand the concept of money, how much it costs to go to college, how much loan money you're really taking out to go to college, it can be extremely a big burden. It can be a huge burden on you. And I know people who are paying for their college loans 10 to 15 years after they completed college, just trying to dwindle it down little by little. And how to counter this? I would say pay for college yourself. And I know that may sound, what? Mr. Green, pay for college myself? I can afford that. And yes, you can. There's people who do it. There's people who, after they graduate, after they get finished with high school, they stay at home, they live with their parents, and they get a job, and they pay for college little by little, as much as they can, take as many classes as they can pay for, and they're wise with their money. Let me put it this way. If you invest correctly and invest wisely into college, into your school funds, as early on as you can, you'll have more money later on. So think about your future, not your present. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tip video about college. I tried to make it short. Didn't want to ramble on too long about college, but if you guys want to have a discussion in the comment section down below, please leave your comments. I love reading them, love talking to you guys, and if you want to send me a message, do that as well. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe, show your support, hit that like button, and I really enjoy you guys. Peace.